Hi, Sag. Right? Yes. Right? To make sure I'm doing the right reading. I'm like, did I already do Sag? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. All right. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. This is a crisis reading intended to show you how to get out of a critical situation that you could be experiencing right now in your life. In the future, I will just do these as general readings and do other theme readings for the zodiac signs, only because all of these readings seem to be very, very similar. And it's like we're all a part of the collective energy. We're all going to experience some of the same energies in different ways, but it's not going to vary that much on such a scale. Or I don't know if that made sense, but I just feel like these readings didn't vary enough for me to do 12 different ones. It's almost like they kind of said the same thing in different ways. So we're going to look at 3 different categories. What is the first energy for you to master due to within your own consciousness? Second is what you need to ask for help from others, where you need help from others to grow and to become a better version of yourself. And third is how you can co-create with the universe and the collective consciousness and become one with the collective consciousness. Theme of the reading is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. I think this represents it's giving me a lot of things like societal standards, institutions, hierarchies, systems. It could also be like government, schools, churches, but it can also be a trusted advisor. So maybe you're someone who people trust as an advisor, or maybe you need to seek someone that is a very Sagittarian-like quality, as Sagittarius is associated with the 9th house and higher learning. So maybe someone comes to you to learn something, an elevated version of information, or maybe you're helping, you could be helping others do this, or someone could be helping you do this. Anyway, we're going to clarify these cards as well. The first card is the power for you to master. We have the 7 of water. So maybe you could be overwhelmed with your emotions. Maybe your emotions could be showing you different things. Maybe there could be some illusions, some distractions, some seducing energies that are distracting you or swaying you from seeing whatever it is that you need to be focused on. The 7 of water can be very elusive. It can be, like I said, like an illusion. Like all of these cups are filled with something, but in the traditional card, there's smoke and there's fog, so you can't really see clearly. But maybe you need to stay still because we do see this water, and then the star card comes out. So maybe just being here reviewing these options is a great place for you to heal in. We have Venus and Scorpio on this 7 of water card, which I believe is a fall position, a position of where it's harder to obtain the energies associated with Venus. When Venus is in Scorpio, that may not be accurate because it's not that far from Libra being in Scorpio. But anyway, I think that family, there could be something very tragic that happens to shake you up, to get your attention. Pluto or Judgment is also about second chances. So there's a rebirth taking place here. It's probably internally or within a connection within the collective consciousness, within your ability to connect to other people. There's a rebirth here. There's a second chance here. You're learning from past mistakes. So wherever you didn't get what you wanted, where you thought you put in the effort, but it didn't get you the results that you wanted, well, now you have the opportunity to do better because we have Pluto here. So this is representing second chances. There could be some rejuvenation, some healing, rejuvenation, but there could also be some like some self-assessment. There's some type of awakening here, and I sensed an awakening before the Judgment card came out with Death here. But Death is Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto and Mars. So we got Mars, Pluto, Scorpio here. It's trying to break you down to get you to be vulnerable so that you can grow into the way you were supposed to. It's like if you have a garden and all these weeds come in, sometimes you have to pull the whole thing up and start over for it to live, or go in and take all this stuff out and it's like, oh, you thought those weeds were flowers? No, they're not. They're actually messing up the flowers. So instead of you contributing to the good growth, you were contributing to the bad growth. And Spirit is coming to destroy all of this, break it all down, destroy it, undo it, so that it can be done again correctly. So maybe now you're in a place where you are seeking a faith-based advisor of some sort. You could be asking a pastor for advice. You could be asking a loved one, a father figure or a mother figure, an aunt, uncle, someone you trust who you think has a lot of guidance and advice. I do think that there's a new opportunity to heal, to nurture oneself, to connect with one's emotions and honor one's emotions. Also, display honesty and compassion with oneself, with the Queen of Water coming out to clarify the Death card. There's a rebirth happening within the heart space. This could be a heart chakra thing that someone's experiencing, but it's exhausting. It's tiring, and maybe nobody really knows what's going on internally. But also, this Mars and Gemini energy with the 9 of air, this could mean that this Tower moment is happening as an epiphany. You're understanding something. And your mind is being rebirthed. Your mindset is being rebirthed. Or the ego, the consciousness. Something about that could be changing and shifting. And it could be changing and transforming the way you love yourself. And therefore the way you love others. Let's get some crystal cards for you, Sag. This is deep. But it's representing a lot of healing, a lot of there's second chances here. There's new opportunities, learning from the past, learning from past mistakes, forgiving oneself, forgiving others, reconciliation of some sort, maybe within oneself or the circumstances. Crystals for Sagittarius based on this reading. Orange calcite, great for creativity. Uh-oh, too many. All right, Topaz. Okay, Scorpio got Topaz too. And this reading kind of is very similar to Scorpio, and there's a lot of Scorpio energy in it. So there could just be lots of changes and transformations happening around you. Lots of rebirth taking place around you. Like you could literally experience like a death in the family or a death near you. Or it could just be a metaphorical, I guess that still applies, a metaphorical death happening, taking place, like an old part of you is dying so that you can be rebirthed and renewed to be able to move forward and to get where you need to go. Okay, orange calcite is the hot-blooded, artistic, love on the brain, wild child of the calcite family. Who needs it? Artists holding the proverbial paintbrush and staring at the proverbial blank canvas. Anyone whose sex life needs a little more life. Where to put it? The honeymoon suite, the studio. And I do feel like somebody is kind of in a place where they're stuck. They want to be creative and artistic, but they don't want to make the same past mistakes, but they are so afraid of making past mistakes that they don't do anything, and it keeps you in this place of indecision, crippling, stuck, stagnant, where you may need to ask for the help of others. But if you're arrogant and you don't want to receive the help of others because you're still learning how to help yourself with this receptive Queen of Wands energy. That could be what part of the dilemma is. Anyway, when to use it: when you want to make something beautiful. Orange calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and fear that hang on the path of creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process, or take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time, get with Orange Calcite's Sun-Kissed vibes. Unlock your creativity. And I think there is a need for you to unlock your creativity. You have to connect deeper to your vulnerability. So if you're closing off yourself to your sexual energy due to maybe sexual trauma, or your creative energy due to maybe your creativity was suppressed as a child and there's trauma around that. So it's manifesting in other ways in your adult life now that stunt your growth and your ability to move forward, or to make better decisions, or to expand your creativity now. Or maybe like there's a part of you internally that is not being revealed or connected with, and this situation is exposing that so that you can be whole, so that you can transform yourself and be more, like, have a more solid foundation. Okay, the topaz card here, or crystal. I'm just going to read who needs it. Anyone burning. A, the midnight oil. B, the candle at both ends. C, bridges. D, all of the above. Where to put it? Wherever the action needs to happen. So I do feel like somebody's been still for too long in a place of indecision and not making any action. If you don't make any action, Spirit will come make a decision for you. And I feel like being so stuck in this place of indecision is going to bring on so much more mental stress that you don't need. So you can avoid it, I feel. Some of you can. Anyway, when to use it: when you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower. And I do feel like that is what you need. You have the creativity, you just are not really sure which direction to go in or what to do. And I think if you just start doing something, that's better than just sitting around waiting for things to happen. I hope this reading was helpful, and I hope that it provided some insight that helps you along your way. Ask others for advice and surround yourself with other creative individuals for inspiration. If you are a creator and this resonates with you, make sure you check all of your other signs, any other signs that in your chart. Check them out depending on the house placement or the planet placement, the sign it's in. It can show you lots of different details about different aspects of your life, areas of life, and things like that. So I hope this was helpful. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.